On deck is Cole Kramer. Riley Quinton climbs in with one away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Apologies for the technical difficulties as we are now under a new link. Internet giving us problems here once again in Everett. Hopefully we can figure this out for Wednesday's contest. But in the meantime, 4-4 tie. This ball is well hit into the right field gap, and another diving play cannot be made. Quinton's going for at least 2. He's going to think 3 and check up, instead take a double. And a 1-out double will bring up the pitcher, Cole Kramer. For those who missed it, a 2-out RBI or a 2 RBI double by Kendall Yackley tied the ball game in the top half of the 8th inning. But pitcher Cole Kramer able to induce a ground ball double play to end the threat.
Number 7, Cole Kramer.
The first out was a fielder's choice induced by Luisa Gauci on a tremendous play to get the runner at third base. 4-4 your score, 4 runs on 9 hits and an error for the Honkers, 4 runs on 8 hits for the Merchants, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors for the Honkers. Cole Kramer digs in. 200 hitter on the season. Has found his moments to hit the ball hard though. This is first at bat of the game. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher who gets the runner at second caught in a rundown. And tag applied. Kramer will scurry to second on the fielder's choice.
Now the leadoff hitter, the second baseman,
Kramer on at second with 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Leadoff man Jordan Mello climbing in. All considered, not the worst outcome on that play. A fielder's choice does erase the runner on second base, but he's replaced by Kramer, who hustled around to get the extra bag. First pitch is swung on and fouled off by Mello. On deck is Max Nealon. Well, 0-1 the count with 2 away, a man on second base for the Merchants. This ball in the dirt gets away. Runners going to third. Kramer gets in there and he's safe. Wild pitch will move the runner over. And the count is now 1-1. We'll have a mound visit and take a short break. 4-4 your score. Merchants threatening with 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. Welcome back. 1-1 the count with 2 away, and Cole Kramer on at third. Reached second on a fielder's choice with some great base running to get into scoring position and advance on a wild pitch. This pitch is inside. 2-1 the count. And the Honkers now starting to feel the pressure and disliking some of the calls made by the umpiring crew here tonight. What a ball game in Everett. The 2-1 is swung on a line off the glove of the pitcher, and that's going to be an RBI single to take the lead for the Merchants. They reclaim the lead 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th inning. That'll bring up Max Nealon, the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 5, Max Nealon.
0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch. On deck is Jackson Swim. 2 away and a man on at first base. Here's the pitch. It's called strike on the outside corner. Kramer now in line for the win. Ben Ray in line for the loss. Merchants will likely send Kramer back out to the mound in the ninth. This pitch is a little bloop fly ball. It'll get out of play down the right field line and into the bleachers for strike two. Merchants scoring 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Honkers scoring 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. The 0-2 is low in the dirt for ball 1. Merchants looking for some insurance runs here, as runs have been scored in bunches late in this ball game. Pickoff, nothing doing to first. Mello able to get back safely. Merchants having a battle here. 5-4. Here's the pitch. It's a line shot into left field. It'll get to Connor Priest on a hop and a single to keep the inning alive for Max Nealon.
Now the right fielder, number 37, Jackson Swim.
Jackson Swim comes up with 2 outs and 2 on here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Merchants looking for an insurance run here. And Swim is a great guy to do it. This is a ground ball right to the shortstop. He'll shovel over in time for the fielder's choice, and that will retire to the side. But the Merchants retake the lead. They'll turn it over to Cole Kramer to try to close this thing out. 5-4. We head to the top of the 9th inning. Welcome back. Cole Kramer in line for the win as things currently stand. Will face Alex Cochran to lead off the top of the 9th inning here in Everett Memorial Stadium.
Alex
Cochran 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a walk. He also picked up an RBI in the first inning. This ball over the head of Cochran by Kramer for ball 1. Pin is quiet, but Melrose now starting to warm up in case he's needed. The 1-0 is inside, 2-0. Was a bit of a long bottom of the 8th inning. Kramer had a long rest. Cochran digs in. This pitch is a called ball, 3-0. Kramer's got to come in the zone here. Here it comes. This is a ball out inside. Even the pitcher couldn't believe it. Kramer asking for clarification on that location of that ball. Sounded like it was upstairs. And the tying run aboard at first base in the form of Alex Cochran. Adam Paganelli now up. He's 2 for 3 tonight. It's also been hit by a pitch. He's been stranded 3 times. And is the best bat on the team. Runner goes, a throw down, and it is not in time. A stolen base. I believe that was a ball called on the play. And a stolen bag. The tying run now at second base, and the best hitter on the Honkers team up to bat. Kramer's got a whale of a task here. See if he's up for it. Bunt shown. This one popped up and out of play. It'll even the count at 1-1. Bunt shown. Corner's charge. You get the bunt down. The throw to third is in time. A tremendous play. Brody Ponte throwing across the diamond in time to get the runner, and a fielder's choice will erase the runner in scoring position and give the Merchants an out.
Number 19, Cameron Padron.
Time called. Harold Pyatt out of the dugout. We're going to have a pitching change. Jordan Miller is making his Merchant debut with one on and 1 out with a 1-run lead. It's coming for the save opportunity. We'll take a quick break. Merchants lead 5-4. Welcome back. Melrose's first pitch of the ball game is a called strike on the outside corner. Shane Melrose making his first appearance as a Merchant. A snap pickoff throw just missing Adam Paganelli at first base. But great awareness there by Shane Melrose as Adam was straying from the bag. Runner goes. This pitch low and in the dirt. The throw down is not in time. A stolen bag. And a 1-1 count now, and a runner in scoring position for Cameron Padron. Melrose, the lefty, on the mound, 1-1 with one away. Runner on at second. This ball is low and away, 2-1. Paganelli representing the tying run at second base for the Honkers. Padron the go-ahead run at the plate. Merchants with a chance to close this game out here. This pitch is a ground ball. Mello with the only play to first base. And a ground out will advance the runner to third, but with two away, Cade Kissel climbs up. He's 1 for 4 tonight with a single and a run scored.
The DH number 6, Cade Kissel.
On deck, should he be needed, is Connor Priest. Melrose an out away from a save. Be his first. It would be in his first appearance as a Merchant. This ball is a little bit called strike on the outside corner. Good call there for Melrose to get the count started in the right direction. Merchants 4-1 on the season, 4-0 in league play, looking to stay undefeated and extend their lead in the league. This pitch fouled away, and the Honkers are down to their final strike. 0-2, two away, tying run on at third base, go-ahead run at the plate in Cade Kissel, who's 1 for 4. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch on the way. It's a check swing. He did not go. 1-2 to count. The appeal confirms what we already knew. Now Rose will have to do it again. 1-2, two away, leading run, or go-ahead tying run rather, on at third. Melrose, the 1-2 pitch is swung on and lined over Newland's head. An RBI single will tie the game in the top of the 9th inning. Kramer charged with the run.
The left fielder number 22, Connor Priest.
As Connor Priest climbs in, 1 for 4 on the evening, reached on a dropped strike 3 and came around to score as well. This pitch well up and in. Buzzing the tower is Shane Melrose. 5 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors for the Honkers. 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors for the Merchants, as we're tied here in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to short. Mello throws over in time. That will retire the side. But the Merchants give up a run. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Merchants with a chance to walk it off as we're tied at 5 in the middle of the 9th. Stay with us. Welcome back. Brody Ponte will climb in for your Merchants. 1 for 4 tonight. He singled and scored in the 7th. New pitcher for the Northwest Honkers is Dustin Chartrand. Chartrand has 2 appearances, 3 2/3 innings pitched, as this first pitch is grounded right to the shortstop. Throw across the diamond is in time for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Chartrand. We'll bring up Jordan Justice, player of the game so far. He's reached 3 times. He's 2 for 4. Reached on an error.
Jordan Justice.
2 RBI triple gave the team the lead back in the 7th inning. He came around to score as well. Chartrand in 2 appearances has pitched 3 2/3 innings, allowed 4 runs, all of them earned. His first pitch is a ball. 4 earned runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, has struck out 6, and is 0-1 on the season. Merchants with a chance to walk it off here in the 9th. 1-0 count with 1 out. This ball is a called strike on the top part of the zone. Merchants looking to stay undefeated in league play. They take a ball down low. So we near the 3-hour mark of this game. On deck is catcher Austin Oland. Started as the DH and transitioned behind the plate as it's 2-1 now, as this pitch is swung on. Little bloop shot, gonna get down the line and drop in fair. And Jordan Justice wisely checks up and stops at first base. A 1-out single will bring up Austin Oland with the winning run at first.
The new catcher, number 35, Austin Olin.
Oland 1 for 4 tonight. It was a massive single run home run to left to start the scoring for the Merchants. That was back in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It's low. Ball 1. On deck is Jackson Ramstead, replacement center fielder. He's 0 for 2. Big spot here for the Merchants to win this game. Well hit ball to center field, drifting back, and the play is made by the wall by Case Warner. A little bit more trouble than he wants to admit he had with that ball, I would like to believe. And with 2 outs, Jackson Ramstead will slide into his left-handed batter's box with a chance to extend this inning. Riley Quinton on deck should be needed to pair of lefty bats back-to-back. The only 2 lefty bats in this Merchant roster. Melrose would be on the hole if no one pinch hits for him. Here's the pitch. It's low. Ball 1. With no action in either pin, you would expect Shane Melrose to come back out for the top of the 10th inning should the Merchants not win the game here. Back pick to first, nothing doing. Justice back in plenty of time. The Honkers battery has been quite worried about Justice throughout the night tonight. Excuse me, that is Austin Oland on at first. Swinging strike. No, it is. Excuse me again, that is Justice on at first. Still trying to learn how to read this digital book. My apologies. Jackson Ramstead looking to be the hero of this game and drive in the winning run. This pitch is a ball low, 2-1. Quinton on deck. 2-1, 1 away, or 2 away. The runner on at first base in Jordan Justice. Jackson Ramstead on, or in the batter's box. This pitch swung through and missed. It'll even the count at 2-2. Crisp, cool, partly cloudy night here in Everett as we're just moments away from the 3-hour mark of this baseball game. Ramstead Justice takes his lead. A foul tip into the catcher's glove, and that will retire the side. Ramstead strikes out, and we head to extra innings for the first time this season. Knotted in at 5. We head to the top of the 10th. Welcome back. Runner on second base is Connor Priest via the tiebreaker rule. Alex Galgano now the catcher up to bat. He is 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Very controversial rule change. Neither manager for either club playing tonight likes the new rules, but the Pacific International League plays by Major League rules, and this is in the rule book. Conventional strategy in the major leagues right now is to bunt the runner to third. Let's see if the Honkers employ that strategy. The 0-1 is swung through. 0-2 the count. Oh, 1-2, top of the 10th. Here's the pitch. Inside. 1-2. One and two, top of the 10th. Melrose. Put in a jam by the rule book. Here's the play. It's swung on, fouled away, and we'll do it again. Be interesting to see how the pitchers in this game are able to adapt to this rule as a runner in scoring position behind them that they did not put there. 1-2 the count. Top of the 10th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a check swing, a strike called, and a major out number one as Galgano knew it was a strike as soon as he saw it and walks back dejected to the dugout. I'll bring up Kendall Yackley, a 2 RBI double in the top of the 8th inning, tied the ball game. He's 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly and a walk. This pitch will away. It gets away, and the runner is going to trot down to third base. A wild pitch will advance Connor Priest, and now a sac fly will tie the ball game. On deck is pinch runner turned second baseman Alex Knoll. He has yet to record an at-bat. This pitch is inside, 2-0. Sure looked like he caught a piece of the black from up here. Home crowd agrees. Infield in for a potential play at the plate. Here's the 2-0. It's lifted down the right field line. Get foul, and it does. 2-1 the count. Melrose knows he just avoided disaster there. Big spot here for Melrose. Runner on at third. Here's the pitch. It's lifted foul as well down the first base line, evening the count at 2-2. Remember, the Merchants tonight without pitching coach Josh Berry, who was ejected arguing a pickoff in the late parts of this ball game. As this is a single to left field, and the Honkers have taken a 6-5 lead. Kendall Yackley once again coming up huge for his Northwest Honkers. Melrose's job now is to limit the damage. A ground ball would get him out of the inning, and Alex Knoll will climb in. Runner goes, and they've got him picked off. The throw down to second is not in time, says the umpire. An unbelievable call on a stolen bag. He'll pie it out to argue. He's going to get himself. He might get himself ejected here. That's a crazy call. The Merchants would be out of this game with a win if the umpires had made the calls that seemed pretty obvious from up here. Goodness gracious. Harold Pyatt walks back to the dugout. He stays in the ballgame. A bad night for this umpiring crew. Honkers with a runner in scoring position, and Alex Knoll at the dish. Fouled back.
Did I put a 6 up there for them? I can't tell with my eyes.
No, you didn't. 6-5, top of the 10th inning. Shane Melrose looking to get out of the jam. Here's the pitch. It swung on and missed. A great pitch by Melrose. Oh, 2. Here comes the pitch. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Leadoff man Case Warner coming up for the Honkers, but a big out number 2. Melrose now, any out would do it as Case Warner climbs in. He tripled on the first pitch he's seen, but since then has gone 0 for 4, including a double play ground out in the 8th inning. Melrose knows any out would turn it over to his lineup, as this is a called strike on the outside corner. Harold Pyatt is migrated over towards the staircase so he can go argue if he needs to again. 0-1, two-way. This pitch is a called strike. 0-2, another great pitch by Melrose. And 2. A strike away from turning it over to his lineup with only one run across. Here's the pitch. It is a lifted foul ball out of play. We'll do it again. Merchants, pending a pinch hitter, will send up 8, 9, and 1. Riley Quinton, Shane Melrose, and Jordan Mello to the plate. You'd expect a pinch hitter for Shane Melrose, but we'll see what the state of the bullpen is. They might not have another arm that they feel confident throwing unless they need to. The 0-2 is a chopped ground ball. Mello's got to hurry, and it's not in time. He throws it away. An RBI single will score another run for the Honkers. And they'll bring up Alex Cochrane, 7-5. The Honkers lead the Everett Merchants.
The right fielder, number 2, Alex Cochrane.
Cochrane 1 for 3 with a pair of walks and an RBI. Every run from this point on is huge. Pickoff move to first, nothing doing. Bullpen starting to get loose for Everett. Back pick, nothing doing. And they'll trot back out. That was Ethan Doshi heading out to the dugout, or to the bullpen rather. But he comes back. No one warming up in the pen. 7-5. This pitch is upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 runner on at first base is Case Warner on an RBI single that scored a run and pushed the lead to 2 for the Honkers. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike. Pressure moments here for Shane Melrose and this Merchant defense. The 1-1 is a little bit high. Melrose, 27 pitches, 20 for strikes. But the Honkers have been able to get to him here in the 10th. 2 runs across. Here's the 2-1. It's a foul ball into the screen. Evens the count at 2-2, and Melrose once again a strike away from getting out of the inning. Let's see if he can turn things over to the offense. They'll send up 8, 9, and 1. Pressure-packed moments here in Everett Memorial. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Fills the count.
Wow.
Not sure what to think of the zone here tonight, folks. But a full count payoff pitch will be on the way. Case Warner will be on the run. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will retire the side. 2 runs scored, however, by the Honkers. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for your Merchants in the bottom of the 10th. Stay with us. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Northwest Honkers is Joshua Spezia, as Riley Quinton will look to keep the Merchants' hopes alive in this ballgame. Spezia, in 2 innings pitched, has allowed no runs on 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. That was all in 1 appearance. Runner placed by the international tie-breaking rule on at second base is Jackson Ramstead. So good speed on at second. Here's the pitch. It's a called strike on the outside corner. On deck is a pinch hitter. It appears to be Ethan Doshi. He'll be coming in to hit for the pitcher. We'll check his number for sure when he comes up, but it appears to be Ethan Doshi. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a ball low, and the count will even at 1-1. Brody Ponte is warming up in the Merchants bullpen, the first baseman. So he likely would pitch in the 11th should the Merchants get there. Spezia steps off and will get set again. Here's the 1-1. It's a foul tip. Strike number 2. This inning changes complexion completely if Riley Quinton can reach here. You turn it over to a pinch hitter, normal leadoff man in Ethan Doshi, and then to top part of your lineup. You like your odds if you can do that. Here's the pitch. It's a low ball, gets away, but a good hop. A lucky hop will send Jackson Ramstead back to second base. It went right to the backstop in Alex Galgano. Two-two, 7-5 your score. Honkers lead in the bottom of the 10th inning. Here's the pitch. It's low, gets away, fills the count, and a wild pitch will send the runner to third base. And here we go. The Merchants threatening with a runner on third and a payoff pitch coming to 8-hole hitter Riley Quinton. Full count. Here's the pitch. It is swung through and missed for strike 3. A big strikeout number 1 for Riley Quinton. It'll bring up pinch hitter Ethan Doshi.
Pitch hitting is number 8, Ethan Doshi. Thanks, Ben. Hey, you don't have to stay for the whole game.
Okay.
Yep, I told you, like, I don't know, use your own judgment, second inning maybe.
Okay.
I mean, you're welcome to stay, but you don't have to. And when you're finished, you can just bring it up here and
Okay, I will.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ethan Doshi, normal leadoff man for the Merchants. He got tonight off. 385 hitter on the season with a runner on at third base and a leadoff man on deck in Jordan Mello. He'll take ball 1 upstairs. Mello, Nealon, and Swim would follow should they all be needed. 1 away with the runner on at third base and Jackson Ramstead. Here's the pitch. It's swung on, foul tip into the glove. It'll even the count. Jordan Mello on deck. 1-1, 1 away. Top or bottom 10, 7-5 Honkers lead. This pitch is a called strike. Tense moments. Spezia comes set. The 1-2 pitch is called strike 3. Doshi can't believe it. Out number 2 on a called strike 3 will bring up leadoff man Jordan Mello with 2 away.
The leadoff hitter is second baseman, number 33, Jordan Mello.
Tough calls. Tough calls all night. Mello digs in with a runner on third. His pitch hits upstairs for a ball. Top two hitters on the Merchants lineup are next. Max Nealon and Jackson Swim. The 1-0 is upstairs, 2-0. Merchants with an opportunity here. If they can get Mello aboard, it'll send it to Nealon and Swim. Haven't had a great night with their bats tonight, but have found ways to get on base and have had great seasons, so you expect them to be able to come through here in the clutch. A low ball, 3-0 the count. Three and 0. Spezia delivers. It's a called strike. Spezia likely wanting to get the out here instead of dealing with the middle part of the order, but he can't do it, and a 5-pitch walk to Jordan Mello will bring up Max Nealon. Runners on the corners. Harold Pyatt will call him over. Give him some last words of wisdom.
Max Nealon.
Nealon, 1 for 4 tonight. And a hit by pitch. A mound visit. We'll take a short break. Merchants trail 7-5 with 2 away, but runners on the corners in the bottom of the 10th. Welcome back. Max Nealon up to the plate with runners on the corners. 2 away in the bottom of the 10th inning. Merchants trail by 2. Max Nealon up to bat. 444 hitter entering tonight. 1 for 4 on the evening with. He also reached on a hit by pitch. Bunt shown. Pull back and take a call strike. With Nealon dare bunt in this situation, 0-1. Remember, there are 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's inside for a ball. Nealon in a huge spot here. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Here we go. Spezia working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. The 1-1 is a called strike on the outside corner, and the Merchants are down to their final strike. Jackson Swim on deck should Nealon find a way to reach. Tying run on first base in Jordan Mello. Nealon represents the winning run. The 1-2 pitch is a foul ball, and we will do it again. Nealon battling, staying alive for his team. The 1-2 pitch is lifted high. This would do it. And the play is made at shortstop, and that will end the ball game. Your Merchants dropped their first game in PIL play this season, 7-5 in 10. We will be back in action on Wednesday night here at Everett Memorial Stadium. 7:05 your first pitch against the Redmond Dudes.
That's the ball game. That's the
Merchants fall to 4-2 on the season, 4-1 in PIL play. Until next time, I'm Sean O'Connor, the voice of the Everett Merchants. Have a good night.